Fresh presents 8 urban celebrities battling it out Maori and Pasifika styles in a bid to not be the most plastic poly present. Oh, and this sweet-ass prize. A trip for 2 to the Pearl of the Pacific, Samoa, courtesy of Air New Zealand. And 5 nights accommodation at the luxurious Taumiasina Island Resort. We'll even throw in some pocket money so our winner can fill their suitcase up with turtle chips for the flight home. It's time to swap those Jordans for jandals. This is Know Your Roots. Samoa.
I can't believe I made it to the Final Four. I'm just happy to be in Samoa.
Just can't believe we're in the beautiful island of Samoa.
Even though I've been here about 4 times, I don't know my way around the islands or anything. Just my way to Pingakis, and that's it. Which is in Otahu. Oh, I'm so blessed.
The drive to our hotel, man, I just had my head hanging out the window the whole time, eh? Coconut trees growing wild, that's beautiful, man.
It's real, it's hot.
I look over to my left and I see Grace's face melting off. It's pretty funny.
Feeling for my girl Grace, and she's not used to this heat.
It's freaking hot, man. Like, honestly, I'm like, my face is melting, my whole body's melting.
Ah, the heat is unbelievable. I've already gone through a couple of t-shirts already.
I just feel like everything's melting.
Talofa lava team, and welcome to Samoa. Woo! Sekia on making it this far. Malo, malo. And that's all the Samoan I know, ka lowhai.
It's better than Boomer. We got the basics, zalofa, ka lowhai. And I did notice that when he said that, he did look at Boomer. So that came from a really truthful place. He was like, ka lowhai skama.
Bianca, you're Samoan.
Yep.
Have you spent much time here?
Yeah, I've come to Samoa, visit family and things like that. So, you know, feeling confident in the motherland. There are some people that have never been here before, so too bad for them, eh?
Trying to get into their minds, especially Boomer, you know.
Might have to nickname her Motor Mouth.
Blah, 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 blah. His Samoan, all he knows is malolele, which is Tongan. Shh, don't tell that. The more I got to know Boomer, the more I realised he's a Samoan that wants to be Tongan.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty much the same, all of the other Polynesian countries. It's just that Tonga's a little bit better, eh?
Grace, do you think you're at a disadvantage being Maori here in Samoa, competing against 2 Samoans and a Tongan?
I wouldn't say so, because they're pretty plastic, so...
Shots fired. Wow.
Wait till we start them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, just because I think I'm better than everyone.
Here in Samoa, the coconut is the key to life. It's entrenched in mythology. You'll find it in most products made here, and you'll struggle to find a dish that does not contain coconut. So today's challenge is all about these nuts. Coconut.
Bit of a dry Māori there. But, you know, he could be a potential judge, so any dry jokes that Ollie comes up...
You must make oka, a raw fish dish that's all about the coconut milk.
I've made it before with my grandma. Challenge is mine.
And you must make it from scratch.
I think I might have just kind of spoken too quickly.
Oka. I don't eat that, or touch it, or go near it.
I don't even know how to make coconut cream. That's the juice, right?
I'll eat fish from, like, the takeaways that's got batter, just not the fresh stuff, man. It needs at least 12 months freezer burn.
I've actually watched YouTube videos to see how it's traditionally made, because I like to know things.
I'm so used to just buying my stuff from the store. Coconut cream's in a can, fish is already filleted for me. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I'm super plastic when it comes to that kind of thing.
You have 1 hour to complete this challenge. It is a race, but the winner is the person with the best tasting oka and will be going through to the Know Your Roots grand final. The person with the grossest tasting oka, it'll be kalowhais for you and you'll be swimming back to Aotearoa.
Grace will be swimming back to New Zealand. I love swimming. And I love Aotearoa.
And hey, Oko.
Because I'm plastic, bro.
Your judge is Avi'i, who's our resident coconut expert and the only Samoan women's rugby referee in the world.
Wow.
So she judges things for a living. She's going to show you how to prep that popo. So don't blink or you might miss it.
I just hope I don't get sweat in my eye. So it's one of the reasons why I'm going to wear a hat in today's competition so the sweat doesn't faze me too much. I'm a heavy sweater.
First, you've got to fetch the coconuts. Peel part of the husks and tie them together and then put them on the end of your sticks. Carry them over to your very handsome helpers who will husk your coconuts for you. Crack them, valu the popo. Now make the pe'epe'e with the tawanga. Fillet your fish, chop your fish. Select your ingredients from the table, chop them up and put them in. Then bring me your amazing oka. Please don't give me food poisoning because we're a long way from the whalewila.
Shit. She made it look so easy, man.
Tasi! Lua! Talu, go! You must make oka, and you must make it from scratch. Get your coconuts, carry, crack, then scrape them and make that milk. Select your ingredients in fish, chop them up, and then serve us up your delicious tasting oka. Tasi, Lua, Talu, go!
I just bolt straight for the coconuts. I'm trying to grab the biggest ones and I just throw them behind me. Oh my gosh.
My hands were shaking. I couldn't stop shaking just grabbing the coconuts.
Yeah, nothing's really happening.
There is no movement with the coconut. There's nothing peeling off.
I felt like I chose the right coconuts.
Hear that? Hear that sound?
Sounds like 4th place. It was just working for me off the bat, like boom, boom, boom.
Could see Boomer in the corner of my eye. So I was like, ugh. So just like, it was probably one of the most grossest things I've ever done. It's like this hairy piece of dirt.
He's got a sharp stick and he's peeling off the rest of the skin to get to the hard shell of the coconut.
Looking over and everyone else is getting it done and I'm like,
He's good. Perfect for 1st place.
Just run straight to the one that's in the shade. Now, I'm a heavy sweater, so I didn't want to sweat too much.
You know, I do admit when I was rocking up, I did feel like a real Samoan.
At this stage, I'm feeling really confident because I'm in the lead, as usual.
He just went in there and he was going so fast.
I'm happy to have a husker.
The coconut scrape on lock.
It's a lot more muscle and effort than I realized.
So I grabbed the stone and gave the coconut my first whack and I was like, yeah, it is gonna be harder than it looks.
It was really hard. All the locals, when we see them, they're just like, that, 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 that. But yeah, these plastic New Zealand hands are just not used to it.
You place the scraped coconut into the kawanga and you squeeze very hard.
Slowly getting there.
I get the little island loofah, get as much coconut, and I just squeeze it. Now, this, I can claim I was the bomb at because this is basically my night routine with my hair, just getting all of the oils out of my hair, all of the shampoo.
There's a big-ass fish. So there was the fish with the scales, I don't know what that was, and there was a big fish. I don't know what that was. Yeah, then I grab the necessities, the veggies, the chilies, run over to the table, and I get cranking.
Grab all the cucumbers. Don't want anyone else to have cucumbers. Don't want anyone else to have tomatoes.
As soon as I got to the table, I realised that there were no limes, and I was like, damn it.
Oh my gosh, where's all that?
And I just grabbed onions and these little tomatoes, and I looked for the fish that I didn't have to scale.
30 minutes.
I was really nervous, and I was sweating even more when I realized I was the last one there.
Really? This is one challenge you can't rely on your muscles and your good looks.
There was no lime. You know, I think that's a key ingredient to making the oka dish. I was only able to just grab 3 ingredients. I was missing the cucumber and I was missing the lime.
I'm going for bite-sized portions.
Yeah, Grace was a little bit greedy. I think it was all part of her strategy.
There were no rules stated that we couldn't be greedy with the ingredients.
Grace has quite a lot of limes, and she's got quite a lot of cucumbers.
Everyone decided to help themselves to my cucumber. Off, Boomer.
I thought I'd borrow some cucumber from Grace, but she wasn't having that.
No. This is so... Oh, it's looking like a free-for-all, so hey, Boomer, look what I'm taking.
There you go.
This is just being stupid. She tried to take my bowl away from me. This is a stupid cucumber.
You want to play dirty, I'll play dirty back.
Guys, remember it's No, not around here.
Holy moly. If I drop that bowl, later bowl.
15 minutes left.
When I filleted the snapper, it looked more like mashed potato than bloody fish. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'll take it along to the table, see if I can do a little bit of a mix. So I thought I'll try and save whatever was left in the dish by going back and grabbing some tuna.
I've got sweat pouring down my face, and Philly's like, I'm sweating too, look. And I'm like, oh, you are.
I just noticed that these little drips are just dropping into his oka. I think it's going to be a bit too salty.
I'm pretty much finished, but I'm still like panicking because I got heaps of time. Like I just had to sabotage.
I noticed some little seeds in there.
Oh, you're a dick.
What did I do? I threw some chili seeds into her oka. Why did you eat it?
Because you put it in there!
Didn't have to eat it.
I was so mad.
Oh, you're such a dick.
She looked like she wanted to punch me in the neck.
Give me your juice.
Pretty scary. It's like getting in trouble from my nana.
He might be laughing now, but yeah, as soon as I see him after this, he's going to be crying.
2 minutes left.
First I started off with an hour, and now I'm down to 2 minutes. Like, where'd all my time go?
At first, I was just like trying to wash a few things, and then I threw a couple things out, and then I mixed it with kind of extra stuff that I had. All right, I just need to do something to kind of cover up that spicy taste because I never have half Samoan, half Mexican oka.
I wouldn't call it sabotage. I'll call it helping her get first place.
Time's up.
I was so confident going in and seeing what I've come up with. I was like,
You must make oka.
I just noticed that these little drips are just dropping into his oka.
Sabotage.
Oh, you're a dick.
What did I do? Threw some chili seeds into her oka.
You want to play dirty, I'll play dirty back.
Well done, whānau. Congratulations on not losing any limbs. Although, Grace, I thought we might be eating fish and finger oka for a bit there.
Fish fingers.
Bianca, haere mai.
So I go up first and I'm like, why me?
Bianca's presentation was actually really, really nice. She had a well-presented dish.
This is Samoan tuna from Savai'i. So, yeah, it's one of the fish that I just caught this morning.
Well, you must have got up very early to go to Savai'i for fish, but we thank you for it.
Anytime I get nervous, and another part of me that just takes over, that just goes, da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah.
Good job on that. The coconut milk, it tastes good.
They don't really give me much. I
can't really decide if they're genuine or they're just trying to stitch me up.
Kia ora, Grace.
Kia ora.
No mai, bring us your oka.
Is that a fin?
That's a whole scale. It was massive. It was like...
I feel like Ollie's just playing. I see him pulling some fish out of his mouth like it doesn't taste nice, and I'm like, eat it. Don't play with your food.
It has a good taste.
Grace, I think you're going home because no one likes bones in orca.
I knew I've got a good chance to be in the competition. Yeah, so it was good to see, but, you know, a little bit disheartening for her.
Okay, Philly, brother, you're next. Bring us forward your dish.
Good luck, brother.
So I've got cucumber, cherry tomatoes, a bit of onion, and some chili.
It may have a lot of natural salt as well, because from the looks of it, you have been sweating up a storm, brother.
Some Tongan flavour in there.
Well, with that inviting last comment, Avi'i, would you like to try Philly's oka?
He mentioned that he had Tongan sweet in there, which I thought was kind of a little bit gross.
My veggie selection could have been better. It wasn't too bad. I think I was more worried about the overall taste.
There's a mixture of fish in it. It's really bring out that good taste of the oka.
I'm thinking Philly's got it.
And last but never least, Brother Boomer, haere mai.
My bowl was shaking. I was shaking.
I have been saying it. He has reached his peak. The boy is going home today.
Bianca whispered something pretty horrible to me. I won't repeat it, but it had something to do with my grandparents. Got a whole bunch of coconut milk and vegetables and fish.
Do you know what kind of fish it is?
One from the sea, I believe.
Well, I do like sea fish oka. Probably the best oka.
But before I taste it, I might say something.
Sure.
We should know what we're bringing over to the dish.
Oh.
Didn't even have the brains to lie on the spot. Where is your improv app?
Oh, he may not have known what fish it was, but what's something he's done right with this dish?
I might say the vegetables.
VE is a firm but fair woman. After she tripped me over, she kicked me, she spat on me, and she stomped on my head. And then she said, the best thing about that was the vegetables.
Okay, team, moment of truth. I'm going to hand it over to our judge, Avi'i.
Today was pretty amazing. I would like to congratulate all of you guys for putting in a lot of effort and commitment. It's very important that you know your roots. Without further ado, the winner is...
I think Philly's got it in the bag, eh?
I will die if I'm going home before Boomer.
Bianca.
Congratulations, Bianca. You are through to the grand final of Know Your Roots.
I was like, yes! I'm not that plastic that I can get first place. So, oh man, I was so stoked.
How? I threw heaps of chili in there.
I was actually quite surprised. I thought I won. I thought I had a good chance of winning.
Well done, Bianca. She done really well, but that just means that I could be going home. Like, it's a bit nerve-wracking.
And you know what that means? One of you three will be leaving us today. Grace.
Yes. Ollie singles me out.
Today's challenge, it was hard work.
My stomach's up here, and I'm just like, oh God.
Like, oh no, I really want Grace to be with me in the finals.
And after deciding with Avi'i,
He's dragging it out, though. He's dragging it out big time.
you are safe.
Oh, you always do that. Oh my God. I'm freaking safe.
Bloody Grace. You know, I wonder how she's still here.
So it comes down to Philly and Boomer.
I just looked towards Boomer and, I couldn't believe it. The boys were on the firing range to be eliminated.
Nervous, not confident at all.
Boomer, later, bow.
Aviti delivered the good news. It's my job to deliver the bad news. Boomer, your strength was your variety in the kai you put in your oka, but your coconut milk wasn't quite up to par. For Philly, it was the opposite.
I can see Boomer's like sweating. He's preparing to go home.
But you guys were really close. And in terms of deciding, it came down to this factor. Philly, bro, you were sweating all into the bowl.
Oh, snap.
You sweated all over your fish, all over your knife.
I can't, no, he's my friend. But later, Bo.
I don't know if the hat was a good idea because it created a fountain.
I'll definitely take off the hat next time and maybe consider wearing a sweatband.
Yeah, I think it's a bit ironic actually that Philly's dripping sweat all in his dish. He don't like germs. Like he wouldn't even let me lick his ice cream last night to try it. So I feel sorry for Ollie having to taste that.
For me, you are leaving us today.
I knew exactly what he meant when he said the sweat factor.
Philly's gone home and Boomer's coming. I didn't know whether to be sad for Philly or be sad for me and Grace that we have to keep hearing his dry jokes.
Oh! How did I get here?
It sucks just, losing competition because I can be quite competitive. But, I'm real honored to have made it all the way to Samoa and just being here amongst the other competitors and just really appreciating, what our ancestors had to go through. Just want to give big ups and full credit to the competitors that's made it this far, but, there can only be one winner.
Who knows? It's anyone's game at this stage. I'm just wrapped that I made it to the final.
Whatever it is, I always rise to the challenge. I'm ready for Boomer and I'm ready for Gracie.
I'm going to have to start some rumours, get that tension again, tighten it up, hey?
I'm gonna win because I'm the last Maori standing. I'm looking around for single-looking male. Sasalapa?
I'm so confused. I don't know what's langa.
Oh my gosh!
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.